Thanks for... Tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. The Houston Rockets come into this one. Following a loss to the Timberwolves. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Stephen Curry. Outside Leonard. Houston moving it around. Curry looking it over. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Outside Curry. A three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 now.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in, night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. The 15-footer doesn't go for him. And Houston the other way now. Curry fires from way outside. Houston now working with the new shot clock.
2 minutes.
Outside Covington. A 3 from Leonard. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Trailing by 2.
Impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Las Vegas getting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Simmons inside. Pass to Powell. Back to Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
That's there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Westbrook.
And that one's good, Westbrook.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Higgins outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Powell, no one around him. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Wiggins. Powell with the steal. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Rockets lead by 2.
16. The visiting team, 14.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Pass to Porzingis. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Porzingis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Las Vegas. It's Curry outside. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
There's Ball with the 3. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Las Vegas. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. No one near James as he lets it go. A second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard. And stolen by LeBron. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. To the inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
And Las Vegas will go for a different look here.
Jackson Jr.
And stolen by James.
Anthony Edwards.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And the rejection by LeBron.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2 minutes.
The shot's good.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Here's LeBron. And they get it back. Pass to Edwards. Goes back up. Got a hand on it.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Houston in the lead. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Allen. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running your purpose
and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Las Vegas ahead, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Edwards with it. Now Covington defending. Scooped up. And Covington sends it back. To the middle. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Another miss by Houston.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Edwards can't hit.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Pass to Achua. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Curry on the wing. 16 points for him. And the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
After winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And for LaMelo Ball's 2nd year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his 3-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Porzingis can't hit. Right side Curry. Leonard with no one around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Leonard's got 10 points.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Ball. And it's rebounded by Covington. Now the Rockets with it. The lead is 2. Following this run, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And Ball slams it in.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Curry fires from way outside. And another 3 for Houston.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
The putback. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Covington. Back to Curry. Unloads. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. It's stolen by Curry. Powell with it. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Curry. A 3 from Leonard. And the dunk by Powell.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
It's stolen by Dort. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And they pick up 2. Now just a 2-point Houston lead. And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Las Vegas making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Rockets now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Simmons feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
First personal foul.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
Houston, Ben Simmons.
Good on the second free throw. LeBron left side. It could go. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground.
Your Rockets, 47. The away team.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Las Vegas trails by 3. James with a deep 3. Again, James missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Allen, that's good.
Very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
First team foul.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Simmons. 4 on the clock. No good from Finney-Smith. Las Vegas trails by 4. Inside. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his first basket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Holmgren can't hit.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To tie it up. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Achua's got the game tied up here for Las Vegas.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
No good on that one. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Realizing this guy has the green light, to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
Simmons. Here's Allen. No good, unable to end this run.
That's just a bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss it.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. It's trailed by 3. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Simmons. Powell trying to free himself up. And he makes that one.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
My gracious, you love how willing Harris is to step up. He is fearless in those moments.
Here's Wiggins. And that one drops.
And all the way back to when he was at Kansas, Wiggins hit a lot of big shots. It is a part of his DNA.
And Simmons slams it in.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Now it. And finished off by Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Westbrook. Here is Edwards. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And make no mistake, Westbrook loves the spotlight, especially when it's a very close game.
Shooting for the away team.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Put it on the wing. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Las Vegas calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth.
And the signal for your Rockets USA.
Teams will make substitutions. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas' coach talk to his team during the timeout. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Ayton. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And he shot it well in college. Holmgren hoping to see that transition to the pro game.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
It's Curry outside. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Las Vegas. Ball. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I'm sure Curry can close his eyes and still make these, and frankly, I'm waiting for him to do that.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Leonard, that's for 2. The Rockets again can't hit, so it's a narrow victory for Las Vegas, pulling it out for the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.